Hi, we are Park Sense. My name is Jordan.
My name is Micah.
I'm Teagan.
I'm Justin.
I'm Atley.
I'm Hanson.
Awesome. And here at Parking Sense, we are providing a product that is very, very important to us as students, but also you as an investor. We are getting together to make a product that is very, very important. And more or less what it is an application applied with a bit of hardware, was a bunch of sensors that helps us better find parking at our local university. So to go a little bit more into detail, what the exact product is a mix of this IB chips that we give to people in their cars so they can pass through the sensors, so it'll allow us to count exactly how many people are in parking spots at the exact time. Now this hardware applied with our software, this application that we are making, will allow all the students that have access to know exactly where parking is so they can get to classes better. Same with teachers as well as all the other faculty here at UVU. We are very, very interested in expanding this further, but my associates are going to help you learn a bit more.
So great, yeah. Our primary audience for this is going to be universities. So starting with our own university, UVU, we're going to go into a contract with them to be able to work on this and solve this problem. So then it will be coupled with us going in to buying a parking pass. We can also come with our ParkSense application so that students can find parking. And then our secondary demographic is going to be the students who will actually be utilizing this outside of actually the university who will pay for it.
Along with that, that is what our main problem is parking. I know there have been several times, me specifically, trying to come to a test that albeit I kind of slept in a little bit, not gonna lie, because I really didn't want to take the test. But I came there and I was driving up and down the parking lot, spending upwards of 10-15 minutes just trying to find a single spot. Albeit legal was the one I was trying to find, but if an illegal one came about, I would take that gladly, just to make sure I got to class on time. And that is mainly our problem, is trying to get to class on time via finding the parking. And so when we try and do that, there's so many people that come in late. You start a class at 11 o'clock like this one, you have like 10 people in class. Throughout the next 20-30 minutes, there's so many people filtering in, coming through, trying to find, because they're like, oh, I was trying to find parking. I couldn't find a single thing. I had to walk all the way over here. And it was kind of a nightmare, not gonna lie. So with this one, that's the whole problem we're trying to face, is that getting on time, finding parking, trying to make it easy and accessible for every student to come here and learn. They pay for classes, might as well try and get them here on time so they can fully understand the material that they were given.
We're gonna need just about 80 grand to be able to first front up the cost to develop an app that will be able to help tracking with those RFID chips and develop a software so that it's super user-friendly for the students to be able to see analytics like what times are easier to be able to come to campus. If you're gonna try to make this class at this building, how are you gonna be able to get there and what time should you be able to arrive? The other 30 grand would be for the actual hardware itself and the installation. The beauty of our product is that once we have the university being able to be in a contract with us and see that our program works, then they front the rest of the cost of the rest of the university and all the parking spots, and we collect a 10% parking fee that already is charged to the students, so it'd kind of be encumbered. So we don't really necessarily have to be able to sell to the students, we sell to our university, who then give us that money, and the students, it's really just a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, and as you can tell, this is a huge problem, especially as UVU students. We all are facing this every single day. And what makes this idea different and unique is that we are the ones facing it, and so we know how to solve this problem. We know who to talk to, we know who to go to. We are very passionate about this because we've all experienced not finding parking spots. And also, we have an app that we're going to create. So that will really help our product unfold even more, especially because it'll just be easier to use since you can just download it on your phone. Students will be able to see what spots are available and which ones aren't.
Yes, so just like we said, we're going to be developing an app to see what areas and what spots are available, and it'll be quick and easy to look at that map and see where to go. But we don't know how to develop that app, so that's why we need some of the money to go towards an app developer, and then we're also going to need some hardware chips made as well, which is where we're going to need really people to come in and where our financials will go to.
All in all, we are asking for $100,000 to be able to help front the cost of the contracts, the selling, and the hardware. But we believe it should be a pretty easy product and a great return on an investment. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.